everyone, Katie Rose Watson here, PR and Social Media Manager for Anchor Marketing and Design, and you're watching Anchor Chat with Blossman from Big Rich, Texas. Hi Bon, how are you doing today?
Hi, thank you for having me.
You are a professor.
Mm-hmm.
My friends actually took one of your classes, and they said that you're a great professor, and I'm curious, what do you consider yourself to be first and foremost? A reality star, an author, professor? You wear so many hats.
Yes, I do. I would say primarily I'm an author. That's where I get, I spend most of my time, where most of my income comes from, so I'd say author first.
And what's your favorite genre?
I actually love murder mysteries, and mine are a little bit dark. So I'd say dark murder mysteries, suspense thrillers.
Fiona Frost, murder at the Foster Manor.
Your Twitter bio says that you hate bullies. Can you describe your experiences?
Yes, I've actually been bullied as a teenager. When I moved to a new town, I was a freshman. The senior girls just automatically hated me and mistreated me, and I know how it feels to go through that. You're embarrassed, humiliated, you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to tell anyone. And just as I got older, it just kind of started infuriating me. Then I have a large percentage of my friends are gay. They all had stories about it. They were actually afflicted 10 times worse than I ever thought about. So it's one of my passions. I'm going to put a stop to it.
Good. Are you using social media to do that?
Yes, I'm trying. I do events with Glisten. We just got a Dallas chapter. So I'm hoping to host some events in the future for fundraising. And our target date's August. So we're trying to set something up, something pretty big, to get them some money.
So what is your favorite social media platform and why?
I would say that YouTube's my favorite because I'm extremely random and I've actually made money on it before.
Really?
I had a thought out of the blue, and I said, I can do claymation, and I have like 20 minutes for my son. I had to go pick up my son, so I just did it. And I did not recreate the wheel. I just took pictures, moved the clay, took pictures, moved the clay, and I choreographed a dance. And Mountain Dew picked it up, gave me 10 grand for it.
Really?
It was on for a year. It was on the Stay Sharp, the energy drink.
Yes.
And it was on the commercials.
Well, that is a great example of what YouTube can do for people, because that's something that anybody could post on their channel.
A very poorly animated claymation. I mean, I never would have thought.
How do you think social media has affected you professionally?
Professionally, as far as, being a professor, my life's translucent. I mean, I can't hide anything. Again, that's why if I have a couple drinks, I'm off. I will not be on Twitter with drinks. I would always watch what I say anyway. I'm just a conservative individual, even though on the surface sometimes it might not seem I am. So, I've seen how it's affected others negatively, but I watch myself.
What advice do you have for people wanting to utilize social media for themselves or their business or their brand?
I think for businesses, it is so helpful. Now, I also do have Facebook for my mystery party, and it has been extremely helpful, especially with like hosts wanting to connect with other hosts and talk. And plus, I can give coupons on it, and that gives people incentive to go and like the page.
What is your favorite thing about social media?
Well, when I was growing up, we had pen pals. And you could only have one pen pal that tells how old I am. And, so I think I had one, he was in the UK, and it would take forever to get the letter back, But now, you can be friends with the world.
So Twitter is like having over 100,000 pen pals for you.
Yes, it is so awesome. And I don't consider them as fans, because I consider them as friends, because I try to interact with everyone. It's just really, really neat.
We have our own hashtag on Twitter, so to those watching, you can use the hashtag AnchorChat to discuss this interview and talk about how awesome Bonnie is, and be sure and follow her on Twitter at twitter.com/BonBlossman, like her page on facebook.com/dr.bonblossman, and to find out more, visit bonblossman.com. Bonnie, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you so much.